Everybody, it's Damon at Greenhorn Gardening here, and just, I've had a lot of questions about drip irrigation, exactly how to do it, what do you do? And, I tried, when I first got into gardening, how I watered things, I had a couple of different ways. One, I just had a spray nozzle that had one of these fan sprayers on it, and all it did was just cause all kind of problems. I did, it's going to simulate rain, it's going to go up and hit down, and well, what happens is the water splashes down here, like onto the surface of the soil, and the soil splashes up onto the leaves and causes all kinds of fungal problems. And it was like, oh man. And the second problem was that it watered the surface of the soil and not the roots. And so the roots would never grow deep, and they would always stay toward the surface. And I was like, well, goodness, why? I want the roots to grow down, not up. And so that was another problem. Then I tried to make my own out of PVC, and you had, jet force stream here on this end, and had no water on this end whatsoever. And so so what I came up with, someone actually designed a little drip irrigation system for me, which is exactly what you see here. It's very simple and very cost effective because look, you're just using your basic garden hose to hook up to the thing right here at the raised bed. I know a lot of you are wanting to grow with raised beds and you're wanting a way to water it. And the reason I do drip irrigation is because, I don't have much time, and when I'm out in the garden, I can turn on this drip irrigation system. It waters. I don't have to think about it. I can do my gardening tasks, whether I'm weeding or whether I'm planting or whatever, and the garden gets watered, and by the time I'm done with my gardening task for that day, the whole garden's watered. See what I'm saying? And so that's how I like to do my drip irrigation, running it like this. And this has been very effective for me for the past, 3 seasons now. And you can have that too. And a lot of people really want to know about that. Like you say, just a simple garden hose hookup, very simple, very cost effective. You got some clothes hangers just to hold it down as a pin. And this is what it looks like on one of my mounded beds, which is growing in the ground. It's a big thick stand of rye and vetch, and had a bunch of leaves there. If you look at it that way, see, it's the same basic principle. And when I was working on it that day, and it works so well. It keeps the soil moist. It saves money on your water bill. You'll have less water, because not as much water evaporates. It's every single drop is getting to the plants and getting down to the roots, and you have a very efficient system. It saves you time because it allows you to multitask out there in the garden, and so you're going to save time and you're going to save money. And that's what drip irrigation has been for me. And so, what I decided, for all you listeners who are listening to the podcast and watching the videos on YouTube, what I did was I put together this little ebook, just a free ebook, no cost or anything to you. Just go to greenhorngardening.com/drip irrigation, and that's the direct link. Or you can just go to the website and you'll see I'll put a link, just down here in the comment section to the blog post there. And it's just drip irrigation made easy. It's exactly how I put together this system, the costs, where I bought everything, all the components that you need, and the way to build this thing in the most cost-effective way possible. And like I said, the ebook is totally free, no sign-ups, no registration or nothing like that. Just go to the website, download it, and hey, put this in your garden and let me know how it works for you. So, growing big, folks, and I'll see you later.